Tunisia, my home. Tell us about it.
So, hi. Hi, everyone. I'm Waed Guesmi, and I'm from Tunisia. I'm 22 years old. Yes, I am. And we're here. We got a scholarship from the Department of State, and we're here till May, so we'll be leaving soon, unfortunately. Yes, so we're really, it's a pleasure for us to share with you our country and our culture, so I hope you enjoy it. This is Zeineb. You wanted me to introduce her?
Yes.
Okay, she's
Hello.
shy.
I'm Zeineb. I'm 22 and I'm majoring in business here in UWMC, and I'm honored to share my country with you guys. So thank you for coming.
Okay, I guess this is my turn. Hi everyone, I am Tasnim. I am also from Tunisia. I go to the tech for IT web design. I'm here to support my friends.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with Tunisia. So, Tunisia, Tunis, like we say in Arabic. Our president is Beji Qaid Sibsi. Our religion is Islam. We're an Islam country. We speak Arabic, French, and English. Our currency is Tunisian dinar, and we're the northern country in Africa, so it's very warm there. And our country is ranked 93rd, and it's a small country. It's like Wisconsin in the size. Geography, okay. Tunisia is located in the northern Africa along the Mediterranean Sea. It is bordered by Algeria and Libya, and it's considered the northernmost country of Africa. Tunisia have a long history that dates back to ancient times. Today it has strong relations with the European Union as well as the Arab world, and its economy is largely based on exports. So Tunisia is like close to Paris and Italy and to the European Union. So we have a lot of relations with the European Union.
I can
And
explain it there.
okay.
This is Tunisia.
Whoa.
This is Europe, and just it's like across the Mediterranean.
It's
from
2
France
hours
and
away
Italy.
from Paris.
Yeah.
So it's very, very close. That's why we speak French. The climate. Much warmer than Wisconsin. We're struggling in the cold here.
When I first received the email and they were like, "You're going to Wisconsin," and I was like, "Yay, somewhere in the U.S." And then I did my research about Wisconsin. I was like, "Uh-oh, I'm not
Like-
sure I can do this." But yes,
In the American embassy, when we said that we're going to Wisconsin, they were like, "Good luck with the cold."
yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't care, I'm going to the US.
I don't care. I think no. You wanted me to explain?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have to read all of that. So in North Tunisia and Northwest Tunisia specifically, which is where's my city, it snows there. So I have a small experience with snow, not like Zeineb. She lives in the. Where do you live?
In the, like,
Next to the shore.
yeah, next to the shore, it's like
Yeah.
5 minutes away from the beach. So it's always sunny and good weather and warm.
I'm the country girl, but she's I'm from the countryside and she's from the capital.
What do you mean?
And yeah, you can go back with the map. Where Zeineb lives, it's
I live here,
yeah, it's so warm
and Waed lives here.
and it snows there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in South Tunisia, it's really, really, really hot. Like seriously.
It's
Yeah,
the
because you have the
desert.
desert in there. Yeah. So,
So-
yeah, if you go to Tunisia, you can spend the day enjoying the snow, enjoying the beach, or even going to
The desert.
Yeah.
History. We have a lot of history. When you come to where I live in Carthage. So it's all ruins and by the Romans ruins. So it's very beautiful. So Tunisia is the home of the ancient city of Carthage. Tunisia was once an important player in the Mediterranean thanks to its location in the center of North Africa, close to the vital shipping routes. The Romans, Arabs, Ottomans, Turks, and French realized its strategic significance, making it a hub for control over the region. Like French colonial rule ended in 1956, and Tunisia was led for 3 decades by Habib Bourguiba, who advanced scholar ideas, foremost in which was emancipation of women.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Our origins, we have different origins. So we have Berbers, we have Amazigh, we have
European.
Tunisians, European, and so on. So yeah, this is just a picture of the different origins
Culture,
we have
yeah.
in
The
Tunisia.
president Habib Bourguiba.
Yeah, on the first
Who
picture.
led Tunisia to
This was the
independence.
first president after the independence.
Yep.
Yeah. Again, we don't need to read all of that, but I can just tell you that Tunisia was settled by Phoenicians in the 12th century. By the 6th and 5th centuries before Christian. So the great city-state of Carthage, it was dominated much of the western Mediterranean, the 3 Punic Wars between Rome and Carthage, and then led to the complete destruction of Carthage by 146 before Christian. Yeah, and then except for an interval of Vandal. So Carthage was part of Roman Empire until the Arab I did it. Okay. Of 648 and 669. It was then ruled by various Arab and Berber, as I was saying. So followed by the Turks, who took it in 1570 and 1574 and made it part of Ottoman Empire until the 19th century. So yeah, this explains the difference
Rich
of
history we have.
yeah. Then nationalist. Oh my God. Okay. It forced France to recognize Tunisian independence because we were colonized by France. So the Constituent Assembly deposed the Bey on July 25th, on 1957, and declared Tunisia as a republic, and elected Habib Bourguiba as president. So Bourguiba maintained a pro-Western foreign policy that earned his enemies. So Tunisia refused to break relations with the U.S. During the Arab-Israeli War in June 1967, and concerned with Islamic fundamentalist plots against the state. So the government stepped up efforts to eradicate the movement, including censorship and frequent detention of suspects. And after this comes Ben Ali, which is our past president, and he was president. He has been president for
20 years.
23
He was
years.
a dictator.
Yep.
Yeah, and then there comes the
Revolution.
and yeah,
And we kicked him out.
that was the end. Yeah. So now I think Zeineb will. We talked a lot about history and so complicated things. So we'll just mention like food and things we really miss in Tunisia. So, yeah, and then we'll be back to all these complicated things.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go.
Food, our food, Tunisian food is so much different than the American food.
I feel
Like
like
we eat like spicy. So Tunisian food combines Arabic, Berber, European, and Middle Eastern elements. Dishes are cooked with olive oil, spiced with anise, aniseed, coriander, cumin, carawaya, cinnamon, or saffron, and flavored with mint, orange blossom, or rose water. Many are accompanied by harissa, a spicy chili, and garlic condiment. Like wherever we go, we always talk about harissa and how much we miss it because it's very spicy.
You're making me cry. No. Yes, please stop.
Like In Tunisia, we eat a lot of seafood because it's in the Mediterranean, so we fish a lot, and it's different from the U.S. because here I didn't notice like you have a lot of fresh seafood. So in Tunisia, we eat a lot of seafood.
I still like cheese though, so it's okay. Yeah, it's just okay.
Me too. We'll show you some pictures.
I don't want to see that.
Stop it. Couscous. Couscous is our main dish in Tunisia. It's ground semolina served with meat, fish, or vegetable sauce. So that's probably what you'll be eating after.
I think the picture itself talks about how delicious it is. Yeah.
Okay.
The harissa?
The harissa is the chili paste that we cook with all our meals. Yeah. And it's very spicy. You can just eat it alone. You eat it like with bread and olive oil, or just put it in the main dish.
I think here in the U.S. you use there's a Mexican sauce. Chili. It's spicy.
It's
so yeah.
yeah, it's similar to the
Just like that. Yeah.
salata mashwiya in Arabic, and grilled salad. It's grilled salad, and we put olive oil and tuna just in the top, and it's very good.
Yeah, we use tuna and olive oil and everything. So yeah, another hard thing here.
Okay. Oh, stop it. Okay, this is brick, and this is the Turkish version of borak. It's deep fried and filled with pastry. It could be like sweet or salty.
Just like your egg rolls.
Yeah.
Come on.
Similar, but it's not the same. Yeah. Okay. It looks delicious though. This is the lablebi, and we basically eat that in winter because it makes your body warm, since it has like a lot of harissa. It makes you like feel really sweaty and everything. It's really good for winter.
We don't need any medicines or all of that things.
Yeah.
Just eat harissa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next is tagine. It's kind of spiced quiche, served cold, not confused with, I don't know,
The Moroccan dish.
Moroccan dish. So we basically, it's like eggs and cheese, and you may put tuna, chicken, or beef. It depends on your choice, and it's really, really good.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Move aside. Okay, let's move on now to the traditional clothes. When you go to Tunis, you will notice that the traditional clothes are a part of the national heritage. So this is our dresses is like from different areas. Zeineb's is from Jerba. It's like
It's an island in Tunisia.
it's an island in Tunisia, and
They wear the jibba like every day or in the weddings or occasions. So
Yep.
you choose whether or not you can
yeah.
wear it.
Yeah. And Jerba is an island, as I was mentioning, and Zeineb is originally from there. And Jerba is one of the most beautiful places in Tunisia that you really have to visit. And the population there, I don't know, but I know there are a lot of there are Muslims, Jewish people, especially
Mostly
there in Jerba.
Jewish, yeah.
Yeah, and Christian people. Yeah, so yeah, Jewish
Very
people.
mixed.
Yeah, they live mostly in Jerba. Yeah.
Welcome to Jerba in time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her house is there. You can host too. I'm sorry. So yeah, this is for women. Though we don't have a different kind of jibba where women put it during weddings.
Yeah, different
I have one,
occasions.
but it's so cold, so I couldn't put it. But yeah, it's
Like
Covered with gold,
yeah.
like that.
this is like a traditional wedding dress. Like the bride puts like shell and with all the gold
Yeah.
in her face, and
Yeah.
and she'll sit there the whole time, and people just watching. Yeah.
Yeah, and just to mention something, our weddings in Tunisia are so different than here. The wedding in Tunisia is
Lasts for 7 days.
7 days.
Yep.
Yes. So you can spend the whole summer going to
Weddings.
Yeah.
Just eating free food. Yeah.
What else? So every night we have a different
Dress, kind of dress.
Yeah, different dress. We have a different
Food.
Celebration. Yes.
Yeah.
The bride has her own. Yeah.
Like the day they put henna, you know, henna, like.
Use the microphone, ladies.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
There's a day where they put henna, and then there's a day where they have like dinner, and a day where just like
To bath and to
Yeah.
decorate. Yeah.
her house,
Yeah.
and then there's 3 days of the groom have like the same traditions.
Uh-huh. And one day before the marriage, there's like the rest day, so
They
everyone
don't
could
have
rest.
anything.
Yeah, they don't have anything. Yep.
It's very expensive.
Yeah.
You don't want to get married there. Trust me. Trust me. You can go for honeymoon there though.
Okay.
Jibba.
For male, fortunately, we don't have a man with us.
Yeah, this is the most like popular male costume is jibba. It's still worn by some men. The jibba is made of silk and wool. It covers almost the whole body, as the only parts that will be showing are the forearms and the pelvis. So these are like they only wear these in weddings, traditions like engagements, parties.
Only in occasion.
Yeah, only on occasions. You can like see them walking with jibbas in the street.
Yep.
So they're very expensive. Like they're made of silk, and they're really very beautiful.
We have different hats too.
Yeah, they have
Shashia.
shashaya. It's like hat that goes with the jibba.
Okay. Another kind of traditional, it's like sefseri. They used to wear that long time ago to cover. They use like two. The woman is so shy and she needs to cover, and she only like leaves her eyes. Yeah, that was really beautiful, and it's made with silk also.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Habib Bourguiba that we were showing you, the first president, he was the first one to like to liberate
Encourage,
the women to take
Not
off sefseri and go out without it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, this is a video of Tunisia. So enjoy it.
Dis-moi, Ali, tu fais comment pour te repérer là-dedans? Tu te perds pas?
Qui, moi?
Ouais.
Parce que j'ai l'habitude.
J'adore ta maison. Bonjour, Aslema, ça va? La baisse, alhamdoulilah.
Football. Hop là.
plus où on est, on sait plus quand on est carrément sorti de la réalité ici. Je n'ai qu'une chose à te dire, que la force soit avec toi.
That was Tunisia.
Yep.
Okay, let's talk about Tunisian achievements. We
No, first let's see their impression of seeing everything. Let's see your impression after seeing the video.
Do you like it?
Yeah. Why are you sleeping? Do you like it? Do you like it? Schnipki. Yeah. Let's move on now to the achievements.
Okay, the thing that all Tunisians are proud of is that Tunisia is the only democracy in the Arab world. Like, we had a revolution, and then we are a democratic country. We are free. We have more freedom, and so that was a huge thing for Tunisians. And we won the Nobel Prize recently. The National Geological Quartet won the 2015 Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah, this is Mejri, the only Arab and Tunisian first player in the NBA. He's Tunisian.
Yeah, he's Tunisian. Yeah, he's the first Arab player who joins the NBA. So yeah. Can you stop it, please, for a second? Okay. So let's talk deeply now. Yeah. So I know that you heard a lot about the revolution, a lot about what's been happening for the past 6 years in Tunisia. And I don't know if the media is showing exactly what is happening, but I will try to explain it. And before I do that, I will just show you a video that summarizes what happened during the revolution.
January 2011. Weeks after a fruit vendor committed suicide to protest low wages and corruption, demonstrators took to the streets of the capital, Tunis. They came by the thousands, marching on this tree-lined street to tell their president of 23 years, Zine El Abidine Ben Ali, that they'd had enough. Enough unemployment, poverty, and control.
I want freedom. Freedom. Only freedom. Freedom.
Eventually, people power tipped the scales. Ben Ali fled the nation. There were elections. Since then, life has largely returned to normal in Tunis. The old city's winding alleys are teeming with life. Vendors tried to hawk everything from carpets to chameleons. But there are few buyers. Many men have little to do except puff away on their water pipes. Past the gates of the old city and into modern Tunis, a cosmopolitan European-style capital, it's much of the same. Young Tunisians sitting around, killing time. Many say the revolution has done little for the economy. Unemployment is nearly 18%, and there's still little hope, even among university students.
I think that it will be difficult for me after 2 years to find a job.
But others say there have been positive changes elsewhere. Ben Ali tightly controlled Tunisia's news, arts, and even speech. Today, there are more freedoms. and Tunisians are still reveling in their ability to express themselves freely.
It feels like actually you was like in a prison, and you're out of that prison. You can say whatever you want, you can do whatever you want.
Okay, so actually many friends of mine were like, you don't want to show that video, but I was like, no, I don't know, I just wanted to share it with you and to show you what's really happening in Tunisia. So yeah, and to talk more about that.
This was like 3 years ago.
Yeah. So with the fall of the dictatorship, Tunisians are obviously enjoying freedoms of opinion and speech today more than ever before. So thus people can express themselves now and protest freely without fearing repression and intimidations, as has been the case under Ben Ali's rules, so before the revolution. Debates that are overly and severely criticizing the government have become main feature of the post-revolution media scene. Likewise, people even find it funny to see skilled orators and journalists mocking the president and the emerging stars on the political scene from the government. So National Constituent Assembly and the opposition as well. So furthermore, political parties and civil society organizations are increasing in numbers and have reached an incredible level of growth. Thus, more than 180 political parties were created since January 2011, while associations are countless. So yeah, there were a lot of parties, as you can see, 180. So we were like, to who should we vote? To who should we vote? I don't know, I'm just confused. But yeah, so yeah. A new vibrant and promising political market has steadily emerged where where actors are continuously seeking for all possible methods to increase their popularity and improve their positioning in the political setting. Of course, all means are available to reach these goals as the new class of political actors embrace. What was that? What is that? Okay. English is my third language, so I hope you understand it. Yeah. Where I am? Okay. By essentially glorifying the revolution and its values in public, but contracting it on the ground. So unfortunately, none in this new reality is really paying attention to the increase in popular dissatisfaction with the elite and the post-revolution order. So yeah, that was a brief summary of what happened and during the revolution. And after the presentation, feel free to ask us questions, like wherever comes to your mind, to explain more. Okay. Wait. Now I wanted to share this video to just share opinions of familiar faces. So yeah, let's watch that.
Now on the back wall of this historic Benjamin Franklin room is a portrait of the leader of Tunis, given as a gift in 1865 by the people of Tunisia in honor of the enduring friendship between our nations at the end of our civil war. A century and a half later, Tunisians and courageous citizens from across the region have given the world another gift, a new opening to work together for democracy and dignity, for peace and opportunity.
The story of self-determination began 6 months ago in Tunisia. On December 17th, a young vendor named Mohamed Bouazizi was devastated when a police officer confiscated his cart. This was not unique. It's the same kind of humiliation that takes place every day in many parts of the world. The relentless tyranny of governments that deny their citizens dignity. Only this time something different happened. After local officials refused to hear his complaints, this young man, who had never been particularly active in politics, went to the headquarters of the provincial government, doused himself in fuel, and lit himself on fire. There are times in the course of history when the actions of ordinary citizens spark movements for change because they speak to a longing for freedom that has been building up for years. In America, think of the defiance of those patriots in Boston who refused to pay taxes to a king, or the dignity of Rosa Parks as she sat courageously in her seat. So it was in Tunisia, as that vendor's act of desperation tapped into the frustration felt throughout the country. Hundreds of protesters took to the streets, then thousands. And in the face of batons and sometimes bullets, they refused to go home. Day after day, week after.
Okay, sorry for the quality. I don't know why it was like that, but I hope you got what he was saying, what they were saying. Okay, just something else. Did you hear about what happened like 3 days ago in Tunisia? The attack that happened in Tunisia. Okay, so there was an attack in Tunisia in a place called Bingerdan, and it was the closest city to Libya. So there was an attack from Daesh, and they were from Libya, from people from Syria, even from Tunisia. So yeah, but there were how many?
42.
Yeah, they killed about 43 or something. Yeah, that's a sad thing. I know. What to add more?
But it's also an accomplishment to show how people are brave and how they fought terrorism and how we vanished them. Like, yeah. So they weren't afraid, and they were against them. Even the citizens, not the army. So they were against them and trying to help everyone from the army, and that's how they could win. Yep.
Yeah. So I just want to say that. It's just funny how some people think that we take part of ISIS, or we as Muslims, we're just, I don't know, terrorists or something. We're here, we're Tunisians,
we just
we're
fight
Muslims.
them as you are.
Do we look like terrorists? So the same thing. I can't understand how just a group of people
could represent a nation.
Could represent a whole religion. It doesn't really make sense, right? So yeah, I just hope and wish that everyone just learn about our religion, our countries, before just judging us based on those people. That was everything. I just want to thank everyone, every single one who has been here with us, helping us during all this journey, because we're leaving in 2 months. I'm really thrilled and glad that I've had this chance to be here in the US. Your country is just amazing. I've been to different states, and I really, really loved it. What else?
Like, we went to California, Washington, D.C., we went to
Nevada,
Vegas,
Arizona.
Yeah, but
Chicago.
we missed Wasa so much.
Yes,
we saw the difference. Yeah.
Seriously, we were like, no, we
I
want to
wanna
go back to
go
Wasa.
Yeah, that was the real America. Yeah.
I miss cheese. What else?
Yeah.
I missed many things. Yeah. So
how polite people were here.
Yeah. Seriously, people here are so different. No offense though, but when we were in DC or in Vegas or in California, people were like so busy. I don't know, even if you say hi, people don't really respond to that. But Wisconsin people, oh my God, you're just
amazing.
Love you. They call you honey all the time. That's just amazing. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Just
Thank
just another thing. Many people have been asking me the same question. They were like, if I go to Tunisia, will be shooted? Yeah,
No.
shut. I'm sorry. Will be, will I die in Tunisia? And I don't know what to say. I mean, we're 12 million people there, living there, and we're still living there. So, yeah, so those terrorists are killing us too. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say, whether you can come to Tunisia or not. You can choose that. But I want to just show you the last picture.
I'm sure.
I just want to say that these things happen everywhere in the world, not just in Tunisia. We know about what happened in New York. We know about what happened in Paris lately. We know what happened in Glasgow. We know what happened in London. But come on.
Would you stop visiting?
Would you stop visiting all these places just because of those attacks? So you just make up your mind if you want to come to Tunisia. My house is always there. Zeineb's in Tasnim.
Mi casa, su casa.
Yeah, so welcome to Tunisia. That's all I have to say.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies,
so much.
very much. We have time for some questions before we go in for dinner, and I'll pass the mic around for the first question. Yes, back here, madame.
Salut. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Can you talk about the difference in university life between Tunisia and the U.S.?
Okay. The first thing, our schools are for free. Yes.
Yeah. Even your universities, yeah.
Yeah, even universities, just private universities for sure. But all our schools are for free. And then another different thing is that here in the US, you go to college or university and then you choose your major. Whether in Tunisia, we choose our major since we're in high school, in the second grade in high school. So yeah, that's a different thing. What else?
Like here, choose the courses.
Yeah, here you can choose your courses. You're really, really lucky. Seriously, you're so lucky. And you can even choose your schedule, right? There we cannot do that. Can you see how lucky you are? Yeah, seriously, you cannot choose what you want. I mean, because we choose our major since we're in high school, so we go to university, you have like specific classes you have to take, and we generally have the same teacher for those classes. So yeah, you don't have to choose. You cannot choose. So yeah, that's another different thing. What else? Yeah.
We study in French.
Yeah. We study in French. Actually, we started taking French since the second grade in elementary school, and then English fifth grade. Yeah. And then all our studies are in French, unless you go to language school or something, so they study in English. And we have American business school too in Tunisia, so they study in English, Tunisian business school as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We speak Arabic, then we go in the classroom, study in French, go back to Arabic, so...
It's like confusing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun, yeah.
Yeah, and then something else about the language. We can use the 3 languages in just one sentence. Yeah. So just don't try to learn Tunisian language.
No.
Don't. No, I'm kidding.
We have another question.
Another question?
You said that Tunisian does a lot of exporting to Europe. What do you export? And do you export anything to the United States?
Like we export olive oil because I think it's the first or second country in the world who exports olive oil. We also export dates.
We export that to the US. You can find it at TG Maxx. Yeah.
TG Maxx.
Yeah.
Joanne, did you ask for that plug?
Yeah, olive oil, dates.
Yeah, also olive and oranges. Yeah.
Oranges, like
Phosphate,
fruits.
Yeah. Phosphate.
Yeah, we have fresh fruits all year long. Fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Traditional clothes. What else?
That's it.
Yeah.
literacy for everyone in the country. When did that, what is, literacy in terms of having, for women and men going to school and having to be mandated to go to school and to learn?
Yes.
Was there a certain year that started? Or
I think it's
With independence.
Yeah, with the independence, like
1956.
in the 1956, like we need to go to school. Every Tunisian needs to go to school in Tunisia. So we have like, I've got numbers like 73% of literacy.
Even more, yeah. And this explains why schools are for free. Yeah.
So Bourguiba focused on
Education.
Education. Yeah.
Education is our main thing after independence.
Yeah.
Most of the exchange programs, when the students come visit the U.S., it's to acquire some additional knowledge and then take that knowledge back to their home country and put it to use there. So how will you put the knowledge you've obtained here to work when you get back to Tunisia, to your home?
You start?
Okay.
Step by the microphone, too.
Sure. So things are not really different from our country, like between Tunisia and the US, even studies and so on. But the US is more developed, even in the basic things. For example, here in schools, you use a lot of technology, outside the structures, all of that. So yeah, that would help us to maybe come up with new ideas to improve our system, to improve our everything in Tunisia, and maybe just having startups and start new things that we saw here, and maybe we can have like a more developed and improved workplace. Yeah, that too. We're having an internship in Wisconsin Public Radio. So I did notice many different things from Tunisia. So yeah, I'm just excited to go back to Tunisia and just apply that. That's what I have to say. Yeah.
Okay. Here I learned like everyone at every age can go to school and pursue their dreams. Like in the NTC you can find someone, I don't know, really old, like 60, and I was a certain day believing like
Not old.
So sorry.
That's not enough young.
Yeah. So I was believing like, oh, I'm so tired, I can't do this. And then I was like encouraged by someone, okay, I'm pursuing like my 3rd degree. And I was like, I'm struggling with my 1st. Like, oh my God, they gave me hope and encouragement and they inspired me. Like, they believe if I want to do this, I can do it. You have the mentality of, yes, we can. So I like to bring that to my home. Like, someone could have like many ideas and could not do it because of like financial or something. But here they can have like 3 jobs, pursuing degrees at different colleges, and they still do it. And I really, really appreciate that and really admire that in you guys.
So yeah, even on the mindset, if I may say, people here and your culture is kind of different. So as Tasneem was mentioning, here you can go to school whenever you want. If you're, I don't know, you can even stop school for a while and go like find a job and everything, and then you take classes again. But in Tunisia, we don't have to work because we don't pay for our schools, and we don't really leave our houses when we're 18 or something. So you can just live with your parents for a long time, long time. Yeah. So you don't have all those costs. Going to school, renting a house, and so on. So yeah, that's a different thing. I don't know, maybe that would encourage us to take classes even...
And work.
Yeah, and work at the same time. I'm planning to work this summer. So yeah, that's the thing.
And Zeineb, how about you?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
We're gonna work together.
All of us, yeah.
Yeah, I've been admiring like teenagers that in a young age have a lot of jobs and go to study, and I was like, in Tunisia I don't have to do that, but I'm willing to go back in Tunisia and work and get as much experience as I can. So, I learned that from teenagers.
Well, we're going to take a break with the questions and answers right now so that we can go in and have dinner. Let's give another round of applause to these wonderful young ladies. You will get a chance to ask more questions after we've eaten our dessert. We turn up the lights in the dining room and we'll have a chance to ask some more questions at that time. And I've asked the three young ladies to spread themselves out at different tables so they won't all be at the same table. So some of you will get a chance during dinner as well. And we have one of their host moms back here. Joanne Lipinski is a host mom. And Ruth, I think you've interacted with them quite a bit. And so we've got some other people here in the audience who have welcomed them. And thank you for welcoming them. And they don't look like terrorists to me. And I think this is how we learn, that you don't classify a whole group of people by the actions of the bad people. There's wonderful people out there in every culture, and I'm hoping that the international dinners have been a way for you to get to meet some of these wonderful people from around the world. Again, thank you, ladies, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.